We have made it to episode number 53. This is going to be a weird one for me after recording episode 54 last night. So I need to get my head in the right space and make sure I don't spoil nothing for next week. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the graps, shall we?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, weighing in at 228 pounds, Isaac Graves!
I just realized I'm still muted. Holy shit. But it's been a rough couple weeks for Isaac Graves since he won the Rumble back at Full Speed Ahead. Ended up losing to Kent Killstrom 2 weeks ago. Ended up losing to Leon King last week. And of course, throw in a sprinkle of distractions from Owen Spade, and Graves finding himself in an uphill battle. course, Isaac Graves going one-on-one with a man he knows very, very well in Kato Takahashi. You remember the battles that these two had involving the All-Star Championship a ways back. But it feels like both men... Well, it doesn't feel like it's for sure both men fighting very different battles here tonight. Graves looking to get back on track. Hopefully this match will be distraction-free for his sake. It's both men really in need of a win here in the opener. Memory serves me correct, it was Takahashi who came out on top in their last encounter. And they'll do it again here in the opener. And there's the bell, and here we go. Repeated rights out the gate by Takahashi, and now a kick to the back of Graves. But Graves quickly up to his feet, and the chops and the lefts and the rights coming in again. And Kato Takahashi nearly took Graves' head off. And another stiff right. Fast start here for Kato Takahashi. He's up to the top rope. We hear but can't hear, and Owen isn't clear. As Kato into the cover quickly on Graves. And a kick out at 1. Hot start here for Takahashi. Graves able to counter Kato on the ropes. Or not on the ropes, on the mat. Isaac Graves finally starting to get a little bit of offense in here. With control of both arms now, stomping away at the back of Takahashi. And now it's going to be Isaac Graves' turn to go up to the top rope. Kato to his feet, and Graves landing the kick to the jaw. And straight back up to the top rope with a moonsault. And Graves into the cover on Kato, and a kick out at 1. Graves now stomping at the back. Now the face keeping control of that left arm. And now going to go to work on the fingers on the right hand. And Graves with double knees to the back. And Graves returning the favor from the opening seconds with those repeated right hands. As Kato up to his feet now. Graves going to send him off the ropes. But Kato able to get an elbow in. And now Kato with a clothesline. Second clothesline. And a third clothesline by Kato. And Isaac Graves stumbles over to the corner. Graves seated up on the top turnbuckle, but Isaac Graves able to kick him away. And now into the other corner, face first off the turnbuckle. Kato being turned around, shot to the back. Turned around again. And Kato able to get an elbow up. Big kick connecting from Graves out of nowhere. Able to build enough separation to land that kick. And now Isaac Graves thinking Gravedigger. He's got him up, and he hits the Gravedigger. And Graves into the cover quickly. 1, 2, and a kick out. Graves now. Springboard Lion Salt. And going for another cover on Kato. 1, 2, and another kick out by Takahashi at 2. Both men up to their feet, but Kato barely up, and now dumped to the outside courtesy of a big boot. But Kato now quickly up to his feet, landing rights and lefts. And now Isaac Graves hoisted up, but Graves able to get those right hands in. And now Kato Takahashi with those elbows to the gut. But another counter by Graves. As Kato set into the steps by Graves. And now Graves repeated kicks to the face. And now one to the back. As Kato gonna get tossed across the outside. Graves making his way back in the ring. And Isaac Graves there to meet Takahashi. Able to catch the boot and land a clothesline to Graves. Graves taking a breather on the outside. Kato up to the top rope, expecting Graves to still be out there. Able to turn around, nobody home on the crossbody. But able to whip Graves down to the mat. Graves able to counter, ducking under Kato, jumping over, and landing a big right. Kato quickly back up to his feet. Went for the big knee strike, but Kato able to counter. And Kato landing Raging Fire, but a rope break is going to break up the pin. And now it's Isaac Graves who's dumped to the outside. And the count beginning for Isaac Graves. Kato going to go out to meet him on the outside and just continuing to rake at the face. Isaac Graves able to get a boot up. And Kato trying to send Isaac Graves into the steps. Didn't quite have the angle, but now going to hoist him up, but Graves getting those elbows in. And Kato tossed across the outside. It's the count continuing. Graves, repeated shots to the knee. Trying to pick Kato apart. Up to 7. Is Kato getting those shots in? And a reversal here by Graves. Went for the black mass, didn't connect. Both men go back into the ring instead. As a dropkick connects by Kato. Off the ropes, big shot to the gut by Graves. And now Graves gets caught with a boot. And a clothesline by Kato. Kato making his way up to the middle rope. Nobody home on the senton. Opening the door for Graves. Ducks under. And went for the Superman punch but missed his target. Kato now over the top rope. And dunked to the floor. Graves gonna take a breather inside the ring. As Kato still down on the outside. Now Graves gonna go out to meet him. But Kato able to catch the boots. Not able to catch the other boot of Isaac Graves. And now stomping at the back. And now the face. And Isaac Graves in complete control over Kato Takahashi here. And Graves with a Superman punch on the outside. Graves hoisting up Takahashi, tossing him in the ring. And the apron now making his way back inside. Kato sent off the ropes. Shot blocked. And Kato, Blue Thunder Bomb! Cover 1, 2, and a kick out by Graves. Graves now being dragged toward the middle of the ring. And hoisted up for a power bomb. Rolling through into the knee. And another cover by Kato. 1, 2, and another kick out by Graves. Kato now with speed, big boots, sending Graves back to the outside. Kato now up to the top rope. Eyes set. Nobody home on the drop kick. As Kato lands back first on the floor. And now back inside the ring, forearm connecting. And Graves maybe trying to put Kato Takahashi away with one more Gravedigger. Got it! And this could be it. 1, 2, 3. What a match. What a way to start episode 53. And Isaac Graves certainly needed that to get himself back on track. His first win since Full Speed Ahead. Certified banger. For sure. And it looks like we might finally get an answer from Graves. Spade, if you wanted my spot so bad, maybe you should have won the Rumble yourself. But now you gotta get your nose involved in business that ain't yours. When you mess with my business, you mess with my quest for gold, and I don't take that lightly. You want my spot so bad, come and take it. Looks like challenge accepted from Isaac Graves. Whoa, how about that?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Cherry Hill, New Jersey,
Taylor Page is back in action here on TNC. Looking to rebound after falling short against Haley Blackwell. Going up against yet another veteran of the scene here in Olivia Martinez. See how Page can fare. Almost got the win over Blackwell. We'll see how she does against Martinez here.
and her opponent from Dominican Republic,
Olivia Martinez certainly been busy over on BCW. Now the leader of the Cunt Riders after kicking out Keith. And the Cunt Riders in her vision. We'll see how she does in her first match here on TNC as the leader of the Cunt Riders, of course, coming out here on her own. One of the newcomers of the division. Feels like she can handle business on her own. Both Page and Martinez set to go. And here we go. Martinez coming out hot with the clothesline. And now up to the top rope. Nobody home on the moonsault. And now we'll see a lockup between Martinez and Page.
Paige quickly applying that pressure on the arm and the shoulder. Still wrenching now, an arm drag. And dropping Martinez face first. Now over the top, able to hit that leg drop. And Martinez, a little slow to her feet, able to block that right hand and deliver a forearm. And now sending Taylor Paige off the ropes and hitting a spear. And Martinez quickly into the cover and a kick out. Martinez into another cover, this time with her feet on the ropes, and another kick out at 1. And now Paige hoisted up into a Hurricane Rana. Nice counter into a cover. 1. Countered into another cover. And a kick out by Paige. Paige with a kick to the side of the leg. And now another lockup. Paige not able to connect on that kick. Now we're going to start trading blows here early on. Blocked by Martinez. Delivers another right. Big chop by Paige and another right by Martinez. Another block. And Martinez starting to gain the upper hand here in this exchange. Another right hand connecting from Martinez. There's one from Paige. Another block, this time by Paige. Another block by Taylor Paige. Starting to bring it back, and now it breaks out into a brawl. Blow for blow they go. And both women shaken up. The Paige. Another Hurricane Rana into a cover, and another counter by Martinez into a cover. Reverse into yet another cover, and a kick out at 1 by Martinez. Paige quickly up into a Poison Rana. And Paige moving quickly here. Bringing Martinez to the corner, face first off the turnbuckle. Body slam by Paige, and she's up to the top rope. Lining up Olivia Martinez for the code breaker off the top, and Martinez busted open into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Martinez. Big right hand. But Martinez with a surprise roll up on Paige and an immediate kick out. Martinez looking for any kind of answer right now, as she's barely been able to get out of the gates. Martinez able to hit the crossbody there. And Paige with an elbow to the gut, and now the right hands start flowing, and a clothesline, bringing Martinez down to the mat. But Martinez able to surprise Paige with a kick. But nobody home on that Lion Salt. Martinez tried to get sent off the ropes, but ended up bumping into the referee. And Paige not able to hit the springboard. This time able to connect on that springboard drop kick. And now Paige into the cover yet again. 1, 2, and a kick out by Martinez. Now Paige starting to get a little frustrated. Paige, codebreaker to the arm. And Paige quickly up to the top rope yet again here. And Paige, Hurricane Rana off the top. Taylor Paige has Olivia Martinez right where she wants her on the corner. Paige with speed, nobody home. Opening the door for Olivia Martinez. Paige placed on the ropes, but Paige able to get an elbow up. Not giving Olivia Martinez an inch here. Martinez went for the spear, couldn't hit it. And now Taylor Page, armbar applied. Martinez in a precarious situation. As the armbar still applied, now let go. Big knee by Martinez. Might not be able to feel much in that arm, so using the knees instead. And now a springboard clothesline. Blocked by Page. Now sending Martinez off the ropes. Page ducking under. And landing the spinning heel kick. And Page into the cover. 1, 2. And another kick out by Martinez. Bringing Martinez back up to her feet. And a second Poison Rana. And that could do it. 1, 2. No! Martinez still alive. But for how long? Face first she goes. As Page looking armbar once again. She's got it locked in, wrenching back, and Martinez has to tap out. Utterly dominant in this match was Taylor Page. Did not give Olivia Martinez an inch. She didn't muster up any offense for more than like 15 seconds at a time. This was from beginning to middle to end dominated by Taylor Page. Page gets her first win inside of a TNC ring. Congratulations to her. And we'll see what's next for Olivia Martinez. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to a tag title eliminator.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 402 pounds, Diego Vega and Tyson Chase, the Dream Team.
Jet Set may have their best shot in front of them at Tag Team Gold. With their kryptonite, the Titans no longer the champions. This could be the opening that they need to secure the gold. Getting themselves a tag title eliminator match against the Corporation. If they win this match, they could possibly be challenging at Turning Point in a couple weeks.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 456 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Alex Cruz and Mike L. Tiger, the Corporation.
This is the first time since the Corporation won the tag titles that they're competing in a standard 2-on-2 tag match. Of course, competed in a 6-man tag back on episode 51. Got the week off last week and now back at it here on episode 53. Potentially against their next challengers for the tag titles in Jet Set. Moving close, but not close enough to gaining those tag titles. Ever since they arrived here in TNC. Gonna be Alex Cruz and Diego Vega starting this one out. As both men are saying, here we go. Vega coming out the gate strong with a DDT to Cruz. And Vega quickly into the cover here. And a kick out of one. Cruz responding in kind with a bulldog. Now bringing Vega up to his feet. And Cruz whipped into the corner. And Vega coming out with a bulldog of his own. Cruz now into the corner, jet set, but Cruz able to get an elbow up. Not allowing a double team, and now a roll up here by Alex Cruz. Trying to pull a fast one on Vega, but Vega able to power out at one. And now the cannonball connecting. But Vega quickly able to dust off the cobwebs. And over the top rope connecting with the elbow. Vega now sent him to the corner. And Vega able to get an elbow up. And went for the dropkick, but Cruz able to avoid that. Back and forth, these two have gone pretty much since the opening bell. Cruz now drop face first on the turnbuckle. And Vega yet again into the cover here. And another kick out at one. Cruz dazed on the ropes here, but able to get an elbow up on Vega and land the drop kick. And now it's Vega whipped into the corner. And Vega yet again getting that elbow up. Another man allowing a double team to take place. As Cruz up from the middle rope hits the tornado DDT. And Cruz goes for the tag. Miguel Tigre now legal. Tigre quickly up to the top rope. Coup de grace connects to Vega. Into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Vega now sent into the corner. And another elbow by Vega. Trying to wrestle Tigre to the mat, but Tigre able to counter it in an arm drag. And a chop block to the knee as Cruz now tagged in, as is Tyrone Chase. Chase seeing his first action in the match. Flatlining Alex Cruz. And Cruz stumbling to his feet on the apron. Cruz able to get a block in. And now springboard clothesline connecting to Tyrone Chase. And Chase now sent to the corner. And tag made to Tigre, and Tigre delivers a shot to the gut. Tyrone Chase hoisted up. And drop face first onto the turnbuckle. And Tigre from the middle rope. Chase to his feet. Tigre drop kick connects, and Chase bumping into the referee. Neckbreaker connects from Tigre. And now Tigre whipped into the corner. Tag into Diego Vega. Who needs a ref for legal tags? As Tigre flying out of the corner. Vega quickly up to his feet. But caught with the code breaker by Tigre. And again Vega quickly up to his feet. Now sending Tigre into the corner. And now we'll finally see that first double team from Jet Set. It's Tyrone Chase. Glancing Tigre with that bulldog. And now Chase in the cover here on Tigre. And a kick out at 1. Chase now sent to his own corner. Vega got a cheap shot in, but didn't seem to do much as Tigre taking a Matussi driver, and he connects. And the cover following is broken up by Vega. Chase able to get an elbow up on Tigre and connects on the sling blade. Rolls through into the drop kick to the side of the head. Tigre whipped into the corner. Tigre gets an elbow up. Listen up. Under the shoulders is Chase. Dropped onto the turnbuckle. And now it's Tigre's turn to go into the corner. Hoisted up. Might have been thinking Spirit Gun. But Tigre able to get off the shoulders of Tyrone Chase. But Chase able to land that kick to the gut. As both men looking for tags, and they'll get him. Cruz and Vega legal. Vega with a destroyer off the tag. But that's not going to stop Cruz from sending Vega into the corner. Vega gets an elbow up. And Vega with the head scissors. And now Diego Vega up to the top rope. Vega 630. Into the cover. Broken up by Tigre. Cruz able to get an elbow up yet again. And now Vega whipped into the corner. And Vega gets the elbow up. Another elbow by Cruz. Shot to the back. But it's Cruz who goes into the corner. And another elbow gets up. As Cruz lands a knee. And yet again back into the corner. Vega starting to fire up. Turning Alex Cruz around. And Vega tossing Cruz into the post. And now again, Vega with speed. Nobody home on the drop kick. Vega with a counter into a stunner. And Vega, code red. And able to kick away Diego Vega. As Cruz, big lariat to Vega. And Alex Cruz getting the tag into the much fresher Miguel Tigre. And Tigre has Vega right where he wants him, sending him to the outside. As Tigre off the ropes, building up speed over the top, taking out Vega. And now Tigre thinking Matussi driver on the outside. But that's not going to stop Vega from sending Tigre back into the ring. But Tigre right there to meet him. Whipped into the corner. Kick to the knee. Up to the top. Or the middle rope. Panama Sunrise. And into the cover, but that's going to be broken up by Chase. Tigre again from the middle rope. Twice there with the knees. And now off the rope, nobody home on the snap mare. As Tigre lands a sling blade. And quickly up to the top rope. Tigre hits the cannonball. And Tigre into the cover here on Vega. 2, and a kick out. As both men now to the outside. Vega able to catch Tigre. And Vega now on the apron. And Vega, moonsault connects to the outside. Drop kick to the back. And a standing shooting star going right after the back and the ribs. As Vega making his way up to the top rope. Knees up by Vega. And another sling blade. These two are just pooping on the outside right now. I feel like I gotta catch my breath watching them. Both men looks like out on their feet a little bit as Vega hits another destroyer. But it's Vega whipped into the ring. Double team coming from the corporation. Double shoulder block. As Alex Cruz now the legal man. Cruz lands the Pele kick. And a tag right back into Vega. Vega to the apron. Vega to his feet. Springboard. Not able to connect. Tactical error there by Miguel Tigre. As Tigre sent into the corner. Turned around. And Vega gonna send Tigre into the post. And now Tigre getting lined up for the drop kick, but nobody home. Opening the door for Tigre again. But quickly up to his feet. Tigre able to dodge that drop kick. And now thinking yet another Matussi driver. And he's got it for a third time. 1, 2. Kick out by Vega. Off the ropes. Reversed by Tigre. Tigre hoisting Vega up for a package pile driver. Another cover. 1, 2. And another kick out by Vega. How much can this man take? Vega hoisting Tigre up. GTS. 1, 2. Kick out by Tigre. Tag into Chase. As Tigre dazed in the corner. Drop kick connects by Chase. And now Tigre whipped into the opposite end. Able to escape. But now sent into the corner again. And Chase has Tigre lined up for the leg drop. And now turning his attention over to Alex Cruz. Spanish fly. Chase from the apron. Eyeing up Miguel Tigre. Trying to send him into his corner, but gets reversed. Just wrenching at the arm through the ropes. Big shot. And went for another Panama Sunrise. Got countered with that elbow. As Tyrone Chase going to hoist Tigre up. And now onto his shoulders. As Tigre gets dropped face first over the top rope. And the tag back into Vega. Vega getting tripped up and busted open. And Tigre gonna hoist up Vega now. For a Michinoku driver. Tigre, top rope. Went for the coup de grace, nobody home. And now Vega, Bulldog. And Vega goes back for another tag. Chase whips him to his own corner. And Tigre up on the top rope. Nice arm drag. And Tigre making the tag to Alex Cruz. And Cruz leveling Chase with that lariat. And now Cruz able to get an elbow up on Chase. And now it's Chase with him to the corner. Big knee by Cruz. And he's not done. Not connecting with the Bulldog. Chase able to toss him off. And now it's Cruz back into the corner. And Chase able to connect with that Bulldog. As Vega now legal once again. Vega, 630 to Cruz. Into the cover, broken up by Tigre. And Vega getting right back to work, but Cruz able to counter. Drop kick to the knee by Vega. And now Cruz gonna face the double team from Jet Set. And they connect on a double back body drop. Cruz able to counter Chase, and now Chase busted open. As Cruz sent into his own corner. Body slam by Chase. Lion Salt. Cover. To become #1 contenders, and a kick out by Cruz. Off the ropes, nobody home on that running swanton. But Chase able to get a kick to the gut. Cruz quickly back up to his feet, drops straight back down with a lariat. And meanwhile, Cruz able to get the tag into Tigre. Tigre went for a knee to the gut, but couldn't hit it. And now Chase going to take advantage with the DDT. And Chase into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Tigre. Chase now lining up Miguel Tigre for the Spirit Gun. Ref taking forever to start counting, allowing Cruz to break up the pin. And now Chase whips into the corner. Back up to the top rope is Tigre for the arm drag. Now Chase in the corner. Double team coming from the corporation. Cruz from the top rope, taking out Chase. Chase springboard into a wheelbarrow, into a bulldog. Chase now whipped into the corner. And Cruz making his way up to the middle rope. Tornado DDT. And now Cruz into the corner of the corporation. But Cruz gets an elbow up on Tyrone Chase. And a lariat leveling Chase. And now a ref bump here. Doesn't slow down either man. As Chase hoisting up Cruz. Face first into that kick. And Chase into the cover, but it's broken up by Tigre yet again. Moonsault off the bottom rope by Vega as he is now legal. And now Vega hoisting up Cruz, but Cruz getting those right hands in. Instead, gonna settle for a stomp. Cruz brought back up to his feet as he's able to reverse Diego Vega, chopping the corner. And now looking for yet another tornado DDT. And now yet again whipped into the corner. Double team coming yet again from the corporation here. Another double shoulder block. And Tigre going right back to work on Vega. Vega able to respond with a kick to the gut. Counter by Tigre. And back up to the top rope for yet another arm drag. And into the cover, but it's going to be broken up by Chase. Back into the corner goes Vega. But Vega gets the elbow up. Vega hoisting Tigre up on his shoulders. And Tigre now busted open. Tigre able to catch the boot and land a kick to the back. Tigre springboard crossbody connects to Vega. Vega rolling over toward the ropes, trying to pick himself up. Tigre lining Vega up, but Vega able to get the knee up on Tigre. But Tigre responding with the destroyer. And now dragging Vega back toward the middle of the ring, into the cover. 1, 2, 3. What a match, dude. Unbelievable tag match. But Jet Set could not get the job done here on episode 53. Jet Set can't win the big one yet. Well, in fairness to them, this wasn't even a title match. This wasn't. I wouldn't call this the big one.
The Corporation.
Greatest tag team I've ever seen. So Jet Set not going to be #1 contenders. We still got to figure out who's going to challenge them at Turning Point. But now we lead into an actual number one contenders match. And this number one contenders match is for the All-Star Championship. Jace Gold already has acquired a lot of championship gold in his time in BCW and TNC. And BCW World Champion, Golden Duck Champion, was RHW Memorial Champion, almost won the World Championship. And if he can win this match, he'd be one win away from becoming All-Star Champion.
And his opponents, first from San Jose, California, weighing in at 235 pounds, the mighty Leon King.
Leon King has been on an absolute tear since arriving here a few weeks ago in the Royal Rumble. Made an impact at the start of the Rumble, entered at number 2. Did not end up winning, but made enough of an impression. Was involved in the Fatal 4-Way Showcase for the men 2 weeks ago. Ended up winning that match. And then last week in the main event, defeating Isaac Graves. And now has an opportunity to become number one contender for the All-Star Championship here tonight.
What's going on, Juco?
Certainly no love lost between Jace Gold and Caleb Christian these past few weeks. Gold entered the Rumble as the fan favorite to win it, just for Caleb Christian to make his TNC debut and immediately making an impression by eliminating Gold from the Rumble. And then of course we saw these two go one-on-one last week. Caleb Christian picking up the win. Certainly those two looking to get their hands on each other once again. And definitely Caleb Christian looking forward to getting his hands on Leon King again. Felt like it could have been either one of them in that four-way to pick up the win, but it ended up going to Leon King. So Caleb Christian definitely looking for some retribution after falling short 2 weeks ago. But one of these three men will be walking out of this match as the #1 contender for the All-Star Championship and will challenge Cole Crimson at Turning Point as Caleb Christian immediately dropping Leon King with a super kick. And Christian turning his attention right back over to Jace Gold. As Christian laying out both King and Gold here. Moonsault takes out King yet again and tripping up Jace Gold. Caleb Christian on fire here to start off. But a big kick there by Gold, not taking down either man. Gold now dragging Leon King over to the ropes. But Caleb Christian from behind taking out Gold. Wants Leon King for himself. And now hits the Lion Salt to Jace Gold. Gold, though, able to sweep the legs of Caleb Christian. And now this match is going to start spilling to the outside. Jace Gold grabbing a baseball bat. And tried to swing it at Leon King, but King too quick for Jace Gold. King with his boot right across the back of the head, and Caleb Christian quickly busted open. Now Gold standing over Leon King. Not able to connect as Caleb Christian working on Leon King now. Off the ropes. Went for the big right. Not able to connect. Jace Gold, though, with a kendo stick. Waiting for the right time to use it, and he's got it straight to the back of King, and now swinging away at Caleb Christian. And Gold into the cover here early to become #1 contender. No, kick out. King able to avoid that drop kick, and Gold landing a forearm. But another counter by King. As King sent over the top rope, but still on the apron. Jace Gold with a Russian leg sweep. But Caleb Christian just as quickly back up to his feet. And Christian dumped all the way to the floor. And King tried to use that kendo stick. But Gold there to intercept. Nearly dropping him on the kendo stick. But Caleb Christian back into the ring, sweeping out the legs of Gold. Now with both arms trapped, stomping away at the back of Gold. Christian now looking for more weapons, and he's got yet another kendo stick. But just as quickly as he gets it in, Leon King taking it out of his hands. And now a third kendo stick coming into play. Right across the skull of Christian. And into the cover goes Gold. One, kick out. Christian back up to his feet. Big kick connects from Gold. King able to reverse Jace Gold. And now Gold with the block with his knees. But Caleb Christian with a big shot to the back of the neck. Gold able to catch the boot of Caleb Christian. Still able to land the enziguri. And now tripping up Leon King, and he's busted open. And Christian with a moonsault. As Gold now back in the ring. And Christian gonna plant him with a Uranagi into a cover. And that's gonna be broken up instantly by King. And now Caleb Christian sent to the apron. Leon King turning his attention back over to Jace Gold as Christian re-enters. King hoisted up for a cutter right onto the kendo stick. And King into the cover, broken up by Gold. King with a back elbow. And now Gold with a drop kick to Caleb Christian. Gold dumped all the way to the floor. And now the two newcomers alone in the ring. Leon King hoisted up high for a power bomb. And now Caleb Christian with the kendo stick, swinging away at Leon King. Into the cover he goes, broken up by Gold. Jace Gold starting to fire up here. Repeated right hands to Christian, now a left. And Gold over the top, DDT on the apron. And now weapons galore. Leon King with that kendo stick. Laying out Gold, who laid out Caleb Christian with a sledgehammer. And now repeated lefts from Leon King, dropping Gold. And now King. Big power slam to Christian on the outside. And Christian tossed back to the ring. And Leon King into the cover here to become #1 contender. And not Gold, Caleb Christian able to kick out. Big overhand chop by Gold. And Gold, I don't even know how that shit worked. I've never seen that in my life. As Caleb Christian with a roll up here. And Gold able to squirm out. Gold back up to his feet. But Christian getting those elbows into the gut. And Christian dropping Gold with a brain buster. But the kendo stick to the skull by Leon King. And King into the cover trying to steal this one. Christian kicks out at 1. And now Leon King eyeing up Jace Gold. King lands the point of the crown. And into the cover, but it's broken up by Christian. And now Christian back to the outside. Making his way around the ring. As his eyes set on Jace Gold. And now Leon King out there with a chair, but gets dropped by the Ghostface. And Caleb Christian not going for the pin on Leon King after hitting the Ghostface, trying to taunt Jace Gold. And Christian not able to hit the moonsault. Christian with a couple rights. Tried to slide out the legs of Gold once again. Couldn't do it. And Gold sent into the steps instead. Christian hoisting up Leon King, but King getting those elbows up. And King has Christian up face first off the apron. And now Leon King and Jace Gold going at it around the corner as Gold sent across the outside. Leon King the only man standing, but Caleb Christian back up to his feet. Trying to join the party on the other side of the outside as Leon King gets dropped with a super kick. And now Gold back into the ring. Caleb Christian right there to follow him. And this time lands the ghost face to Jace Gold into the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Gold. Jace Gold now dragging Leon King toward the ropes. Clothesline sending King to the outside. But King Quickly back into the ring, back elbow to Gold. Christian back into the ring with a chair, not able to use it. Forced into the corner by Jace Gold. And Jace Gold taking command of the ring right now. Off the ropes, landing the kick to the side of the head. And Caleb Christian looking to take advantage, trying to steal this one to become #1 contender. 1, 2, and King kicks out. King now raking at the back, and now the German suplex onto the kendo stick. King now with the chair, trying to swing it, but Christian gets out of the way. Hits the crossroads. Gold back in the ring, eats a steel chair to the skull. And now into the cover on Jace Gold. 1, 2, and a kick out by Gold. Christian now from the middle rope, shooting star press. Super kick to Christian. And now Leon King might be thinking point to the crown one more time. And he hits it. To become #1 contender. 1, 2, kick out by Christian. Now turning his attention back over to Jace Gold. Blue Thunder Bomb on the chair. And now swinging that steel chair into the back of Jace Gold. Bringing him up to his feet. Northern Lights. Into the neck breaker. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Leon King remains undefeated in TNC and is now your #1 contender for the All-Star Championship. He will be challenging Cole Crimson in 2 weeks at Turning Point. Caleb Christian not able to break up the pin fast enough. And once again, just barely getting outlegged by Leon King. First in the 4-way, now here in the triple threat tonight. And Leon King 1 win away from becoming a champion for the first time. SJ Ray, the TNC Women's Champion, looking to stay fresh after it was announced that Olivia Harnage is not going to be cleared to compete at Turning Point. So as of now, we don't know who's going to be challenging SJ Ray for that title. We know one thing's for certain. It will not be Olivia Harnage. Through no fault of her own. We still have no idea who attacked Harnage or why. But
But SJ Ray, of course, will still be defending that belt in 2 weeks' time. So she gets a little bit of a tune-up here on episode 53. She needs it too after she lost the Silver Swan Championship in a shocking upset against Casey Scott. So SJ Ray looking to get back in the win column. Trying to make sure that this title reign goes better, smoother than her last. SJ Ray going one-on-one with Sarah Lopez here tonight. Big match for Lopez. If she can knock off SJ Ray, certainly would put her at the front of the line for that women's title opportunity. Has had chances in the past in triple threat, never gotten a one-on-one match for that title. But this could be her opportunity at that one-on-one chance. It's both women set to go here. And SJ Ray coming out the gates, swinging. Went for a wheelbarrow, but Sarah Lopez ready for it. And dropping both knees into the ribs of SJ Ray. Lopez springboard dropkick connecting to the women's champion. But Ray able to respond with that kick to the side of the head. Lopez able to kick Ray away, and now she's against the ropes. And Sarah Lopez connecting with that dropkick, and the kip up follows. Boot caught by Ray, turning it into a DDT. And again, SJ Ray kicked away. And now nobody home on that stomp. But the combination by Sarah Lopez finishing off with that knee to the face. And now Lopez turning her attention to the knee of SJ Ray. Gets caught again. And this time Ray able to hit that wheelbarrow and a kick out at 1 on the pin attempt. Lopez up to her feet on the apron. Ray trying to knock her off. But Sarah Lopez stunning SJ Ray on that top rope. And another kick to the face by SJ Ray. And now Ray springboard, not able to hit the elbow drop. As Lopez starting to get up to her feet. But SJ Ray catching her with a roll up here. Trying to put her away, but an immediate kick out by Lopez. Now off the ropes. The shin to the side of the head connects. And now SJ Ray snapmare. And up to the top goes SJ Ray. Lopez rising to her feet. And SJ Ray went for the O-face but got caught. And now a clothesline sending her almost to the floor, able to hang on. And now back into the ring, rolling into a stunner. And again, SJ Ray dropping the shin into a cover here. Quick kick out by Lopez. And
And SJ Ray again delivering that elbow. And now lining up for a super kick. SJ Ray into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Lopez. Lopez up to a knee, able to get an elbow in. And a Hurricane Rana. Both women up to their feet now. And we're going to start exchanging blows between SJ Ray and Sarah Lopez. Going chop for chop in the middle of the ring. Overhand slap by Ray. Big right by Lopez. Another chop by Ray. Another right hand by Lopez. Blocked by Ray, gaining the upper hand. Lopez asking for more. And now it's breaking down in the middle of the ring. And SJ Ray getting the better of the exchange. Twist of fate stunner by SJ Ray. And Ray wasting little time, putting Sarah Lopez into the rings of Saturn, but a rope break is going to keep Sarah Lopez alive in this match, as SJ Ray not even close on that frog splash. And both women are down, but Ray back up to her feet, as is Sarah Lopez. Lopez hitting a clothesline, second clothesline, and now a super kick. Lopez, big time cartwheel elbow. And Lopez into the cover. 1, 2. And SJ Ray able to grab the bottom rope. And Sarah Lopez making her way up to the top. Might be thinking spiral tap, but now SJ Ray making her way back up to her feet. And Lopez changing course. Package pile driver. And into the cover again. 1, 2, and another kick out by SJ Ray. Big time right hand by Lopez. And Ray quickly to the outside, now back in. And Ray going face first off the turnbuckle, but gets an elbow up on Lopez. Big kick by Ray to the side of the head. And now SJ Ray taken off the turnbuckle pad. And now clothesline sending Sarah Lopez to the outside. And SJ Ray gonna follow Sarah Lopez out there. Going block for block, counter for counter between SJ Ray and Sarah Lopez. SJ Ray up to the top rope. This time able to hit the O-face. Lopez getting the elbow up. But the twist of fate stunner connecting by Ray. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And SJ Ray victorious. But wait, behind! Piper Rayne! Piper Rayne attacking SJ Ray! Ray able to throw her off. And Ashley Ray Destroyer to Reign. And now the Anaconda Vice locked in. And Reign able to break it up. Sending her into the corner. With speed into the opposite corner. And again. And Reign, spear! And now into the exposed steel. And now a buckle bomb! Jesus. Alright, chat, I will be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'll let this play.
Diary, I feel it chill like there's bugs under my skin. The dog's gone rabid. Shut the fuck up! Doing my head in. I keep fading in and out. I don't know where I've been, but I feel so hungry. What the hell is happening? The sky is falling. It's fucking pouring. I'm going brain dead.
Alright, I'm back. Use my own entrance as a piss break. I know. Dude, I had to go so far. But it is main event time here on episode 53. Ken Killstrom, the first obstacle in the way of Matt Marco's quest for world title gold. Matt Marco laying out both Ken Killstrom and Cole Crimson last week in the parking lot and in the back. Then he made his way out to the ring demanding a world title shot. And Brent said if you want to go through the death spirit so bad, you got to do it in the ring first before you get a shot at the world title. That's how we end up here with this main event match. Matt Marco going one-on-one with Ken Killstrom. And if Matt can beat Kent here in the main event, then he'll be going one-on-one with the All-Star champ Cole Crimson next week. God, there were a lot of editing mistakes in this show. God damn. Anyway, main event time. Here we go. Collar and elbow tied to start out, and Matt able to overpower Killstrom into the corner. Kent now off the ropes. Enziguri connecting to Matt. And Kent now kick right to the chest. Kent off the second rope, not able to hit that double axe handle, but now tripping up Matt into an Achilles lock. Matt able to turn it around, land a couple right hands. Matt certainly feeling the effects of that Achilles lock. Now able to hit the head scissors. Bringing Kent back up to his feet. Shoving him in the corner. And Matt now, with speed, able to hit the Enziguri. And now, double boots to the chest. And Matt into the cover on Kent. 2, and a kick out. Brent's already getting agitated with the ref, and I think Pete Brent's may have just been ejected. You can see thumbtacks on the side of the ring. As Brent's was also arguing with Matt Marco, trying to keep him distracted. And it looks like Brent's may be safe for now. Matt not able to hit the frog splash. Kent getting the knees up. Kent ducking under, landing the clothesline to Matt. Matt with a counter. And now Kent off the ropes. Matt ducks under. Jumps over. Drop kick, busting Kent open. Repeated chops by Matt. Kent up to his feet quickly, though. And Kent hoisting Matt up for a brain buster. And Pete Brent's got to like what he's seeing right now out of Kent Killstrom. As Kent overhead suplex. And now up to the top rope. Kent, leg drop. Not sure if it caught all of Matt, but it might have caught enough into the cover. 1, 2, and Matt kicks out. And Kent now thinking attitude adjustment, hoisting Matt up. And he hits the attitude adjustment. Back into the cover. 1, 2, and another kick out by Matt. Matt tried to catch him with a boot, but Kent saw it coming. Now Matt with the kicks to the back of the leg. And now Matt getting caught here. And Kent, German suplex. And now Brent's making his way up onto the apron. Not sure what he was doing there. Matt able to get those elbows into the gut of Kent Killstrom. Kent with a shot of his own. And now Matt's set up on the ropes. And Kent just choking out Matt Marco over that top rope. And now hoisting up Matt Marco for a burning hammer. Could this end Matt's world title dreams? 2, and a kick out. Matt's hope's still alive. Spanish Fly connects. And now Matt up to the middle rope, double axe handle. Matt turning Kent over. Lining up the boot across the bridge of the nose. And now a kick to the back. But Kent quickly up to his feet. Swinging neck breaker to Matt. And now Kent stomping a mud hole into Matt Marco. Brent's trying to get into the mind of Matt Marco. And it seemed to have been working. As Kent now making his way up to the top rope. Kent, nobody home on the leg drop. And now Matt, tornado DDT. And Matt crawling into the cover, but Kent's foot under the bottom rope. Matt back up to his feet. Kent also to his feet. Matt hoisting Kent up. Matosi breaker. Could this do it? 1, 2, and a kick out. Kent quickly back up to his feet. And now Matt, arm hooked. Matosi stretcher locked in. And Kent quickly able to escape. But Matt right back on it. Matosi driver. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And Matt Marco is one step closer to getting his world title match. He's knocked the first name on his list, that being Kent Killstrom. Now he's got to do the same against Cole Crimson next week. And then he'll get his world title match in the main event at Turning Point. And if you're Pete Brents, you cannot be happy at the outcome of this match. You wanted to put those dreams to rest as soon as possible, but they live on for at least another 7 days as Matt Marco is victorious here in our main event. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for episode number 53. Almost misspoke. That will do it for episode 53 of TNC, and we will see you next week, pre-recorded, for episode number 54 of TNC.